welcome back to Megastore Simulator here, guys. I think this is going to be the last video in this series on this game. We've pretty much hit the end point now. There's a few more things I want to do in this episode before we do finish off this series, so make sure you do stay tuned to this video because we have some exciting things to do as we finish off. We're going to be expanding the upstairs of our store. We're going to be adding a bakery, and also I want to paint the floor as well. So, you know, ending with a bakery and ending with painting the floor, like I say. And we have $154,000 to our name. I saved up some money. I grinded off screen to make sure that we had enough money to do all the things we wanted to do in this final episode. We'll expand the store a little bit more as well. We'll put some more, you know, shelves and things just to finish off as well, just to kind of put the cherry on the cake, so to speak. So what we're going to do, we're going to come in here, and what we're going to do first of all, we're going to go over to here, management, and we're going to go to our growth, and we're going to expand the upstairs, sorry. We're going to expand upstairs so we can put in a bakery, because I've been wanting to do that for a while. The bakery doesn't make much money, so I've saved it for last, just to show you guys what it looks like. It is fun baking some products. I've seen it on YouTube videos. So what we're going to do is we're going to purchase... Actually, I want to show you guys quickly. So for those of you who may not have seen, let me just go upstairs. So this is our upstairs area. It's a little bit barren at the moment in terms of our toys, but this is our upstairs area. So this is what it looks like at the moment. Bear in mind, remember what this looks like. So that's what it looks like. And we're going to go down and expand, and we're going to see how much bigger it looks after we expand. Okay, so let's go in. Oh, not shopping. Let's go back over to our warehouse, and we're going to go store expansion. Store expansion. How many can we do here? I'm at level 64. We can get quite a few of them. Wow. So I'm just going to get these ones for now. I don't think we're going to need many more than that. I mean, we could expand even more. But what we'll do is we'll put our bakery in. Then we'll expand even more after that. But yeah, you can see here. So it's expanded it even bigger. So we can move all this stuff back now. So if I put this over here, we're going to have to redesign this ever so slightly. So we're going to have our toys and our candy over here against this wall. Perfect. I can put this one at an angle. That one can go there like that. Perfect. Then we can just put these against the back wall. Then we can come in and we can get our bakery set up as well. Okay, so we're going to put that one there. Perfect. So that's kind of our toy area. I'm going to grab these as well. So we can put that one there. We can put, let's put... Why can I not put that down? Oh, it wasn't letting me put it down for some reason. Okay, we can put that one there. We can put that one there. And grab this one. And we can put that one there as well. So that's kind of our toy area. So I think that's pretty cool. We do need to get some more of our plushies on these kind of round... displays, but we will get to that at some point. And look, this gives us our perfect area here to set up our bakery. Then once we've set up our bakery, we'll do the rest of the expansions up here, because I don't know how big it's going to make it. And also, like I was saying, guys, I do want to paint the floor as well. So it does allow us to paint the floor, and I think we're going to finish off with painting our individual departments different colors, which I think is going to make the store look really kind of weird, but I'm going to dig it, and I'm excited to see what it looks like. So anyway, what we want to do, we want to come into shopping. We want to go to our bakery. So this is the last department that we have yet to do. And again, this is probably going to be the final video, but that's okay. So actually, what we want to do is go to licenses. So our most expensive license is going to be 5,600. We're going to grab that. Do you know what? We've got enough money that we can just grab all of these. So we can just purchase all of these licenses here, and it's not going to cost us much money. That's going to unlock all of the different foods, breads and donuts and all kinds of things. And now if we go over to here, we've got all of these different products that we can now get. And we need some bakery shelves. So we're going to grab some wide bakery shelves. So I'm going to get 4 of those. I think that will set us up a treat. We're going to get a couple of ovens, and we're going to get... I'm going to get 4 tray racks as well. So we're going to grab those. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll get this delivered to the front door so we can stock it ourselves. Also, what we're going to want to do as well, we're going to want to hire, if we go to management and we go to hiring, we can also go down to bakery staff. So we can hire bakery staff as well, which is going to be interesting, but we need to wait until we get the bakery set up before we start hiring our staff members. So, where is my dolly? There it is. Okay, so let's go over here and let's start unloading all of our bakery store. So this is going to take me a minute, guys. Bear with me. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm just going to put all these boxes upstairs. I'm going to save you the couple of minutes it's going to take me to slog them. So I'll be back in just a minute. So we're back. Basically, just a minute ago, right, I had my dolly and I had a bunch of boxes on my dolly. And as I was going up the stairs, I went really, really fast. And my boxes kind of like fused through the stairs and disappeared. So I had to reorder a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what the hell just happened. The game glitched out and I lost a bunch of boxes. So I had to reorder stuff. Oh well, it is what it is. It's a game in early access. So, I mean, that's the first bug I've actually had in this game. So it's not too bad. Okay, so let's start getting our bakery set up here. Okay, so we're going to put one long shelf there. Let's put another long shelf there as well. If I can get that kind of flush against each other. That's going to annoy me if it's not perfect. I'm going to try. That looks pretty good. Okay, perfect. Let's come in here. Let's get our oven tray rack. So where do we want to put this? I'm guessing we're going to put that against the back wall. We've got another tray rack. That can go there. Then we can put the ovens next to the tray racks, which I think makes the most sense. Okay, we're going to come in and we're going to put... we're going to leave a small gap between the shelves there. So if we put that there, and we've got another wide shelf, hopefully that will fit here. So I'm going to put this flush against this wall here. Let's just move this one up there a little bit. Okay, it just needs to go back ever so slightly. I'm just being a bit of a perfectionist here. I do apologize. So if we put that about there, and then we move this one back ever so slightly. I just want to try and get it in line as best as I possibly can. Yeah, so there we go. So we've got two big shelves there, and then you know, our staff can come in between, which is perfect. And we've got two beautiful long shelves there to put all of our pastries and things on. And we have another tray rack as well. We can put this one also in the middle. Then we can put one oven there and one oven there, and I think we're pretty good to go then. So we're going to place one of the ovens here. Perfect. And we're going to place the other oven right there in the middle. And I think that's pretty beautifully set up right there. Let me just see if I can move this back a little bit against the wall. Perfect. There we go. So a brand new bakery all set up and ready to go. It's unfortunate that there isn't more decorations in this game. Like, if you could put up some posters, you know, with bakery items, or, you know, you could do something like that just to make it a little bit more. You could color the shelves or something. They do need to add in a bit more customization with this kind of stuff, because at the moment it looks a bit industrial. Everything's just white and gray. It looks like a prison. It looks like we're in a prison, to be honest. But apart from that, I mean, this is pretty cool setup at the moment. So what we're going to need to do next, let's go back downstairs. I haven't opened the store yet because I'm just going to figure this out first. So let's go up to our shopping here, and we're going to grab a whole bunch of these products here. So I'm assuming you unload them and you need to put them into the oven to make them. So let's just grab... I'm just trying to think for now. What can we do? So let's grab one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these. One of those, one of those, and one of those. And what we'll do is we'll stock it the first time for ourselves, because obviously you have to stock things yourself first before the restockers then know where to put them. So again, we're going to order this stuff to the storefront. We'll go and pick it up with our dolly, and then we'll start stocking this stuff up. Did I leave my dolly up here? Yes, I did. Okay. So we're going to go here. This is exciting, guys. We're getting our bakery up and running here. Our store's about to smell really nice with all these bakeries. If you've ever been into a supermarket yourself and you walk in and smell the bakery, it smells so good. Okay. Okay, guys, so I'm going to skip forward a little bit more again, and I'll be back with you guys in just a sec once I've unloaded everything upstairs. Okay, so we have our final boxes here to be delivered upstairs. We have so many... tasty treats here, man. You want to see how much stock I've had to put upstairs here? So look at this, guys. We have all of these pastries up here, all of these boxes. This is kind of crazy. So I'm just going to put my dolly over here for a second. So I'm not even sure how this works. I mean, where do we store this stuff? Do we just store them on the trays? Okay, we just store these on the trays. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to throw this over there for now. So we may have a lot more pastries than what we actually need, which is going to be insane. So again, I'm just going to throw that over there. What else do we want? Crisp bread. So I'm going to put some crisp bread in there. Perfect. That goes over there. Beautiful. What else do we want? Spelt bread. Olive bread. Butter croissant. I used to work in a coffee shop and I used to do croissants in the oven every morning when I opened up the coffee shop. I remember doing that. The smell of them was so good, man. I used to help myself to a few, but don't tell anyone. Okay, we're just going to pile these up, no problem. And we're just going to keep stocking these. What other ones do we want? We want some more garlic bread here. So we're going to put some garlic bread in there. And we'll do one more tray of garlic bread as well, just down here, because that's going to be a popular one, no doubt. Okay, so we'll throw that over there. Man, we're making a huge mess here. I love this. We'll put some more of these up here. And then we're going to employ our chef in just a minute. We want some of these ones. Is this chocolate croissants? I'm not exactly sure what these are. Pan of chocolates. And whatever ones. We've got croissants already. We've got the spelt bread. I'm just thinking which ones we need. Spelt bread. Olive bread. Let's just put some of these on here. Perfect. And then, I guess, some more of the bread here as well. Okay. And we'll put some over here. Perfect. Get rid of that. And, man, I've made a huge... Look how much of a mess I've just made up here. This is hilarious. Okay, we can't put that on there. We need the... Which one was it I needed? The butter croissants, the spelt bread? Is that the one that was down here? No, that wasn't the one that was down there. Olive bread, spelt bread, garlic stick... butter croissants. I'm not sure exactly. I think that'll be okay for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to need to pick up this stuff here. And we'll put this stuff over here as well. So we've got a nice, tasty selection. We can restock easily. So we're just going to grab these bits and pieces. Then our, hopefully our chefs, if we have multiple chefs, they can come in and restock all this beautiful stuff for us. I'll be back in just a sec, guys. I'm just going to put all this stuff over here. Okay, guys, so I'm back. So we finally have everything kind of set up. We have all of these tasty treats kind of here on the side here. We have a bunch of them kind of stacked up on these trays, ready to go into the oven, ready to go out on the shelf here, and we have a bunch of supplies over here as well. So our chefs are going to have, you know, quite a lot of stock here to get through, which is going to keep our bakery nice and stocked up for a while. But what we need to do, we need to go actually order a chef. Not order a chef, like hire a chef. Or maybe hire a couple of chefs here. Okay, so let's take a look here. So we've got early shift, move speed, work speed. This person's got 127% work speed. This person's going to be in the morning, Skylar. Then in the evening, we are going to get this guy here, 121 and 129. He seems like a good one, so I'll have him in the evening. That's absolutely perfect. So we should have a chef coming in, and we should start seeing our pastries being baked anytime soon, which is going to be great. I want to put the first one in, though. So we're going to put that one in there. We're going to put that back. Then I assume we want to turn this... Oh, look at this. Our first pastries. Oh, look at that. Whew. That's absolutely stunning. Okay, so we're going to put them over here. So we have a bunch of rolls over there. And then we want to put our tray back over here as well. And we obviously want to price these up. How do we price these up? Do we just go to the front here? And we want to price these up. We're going to put them 10% above market price. $13.40. That's absolutely outrageous. $13 for one piece of bread. But that will do it. We're going to make a pretty amount of money for that. I need a free oven with no trays inside. Okay, so we put these back over here. So we get these trays. And then we're going to put these over here. And there you go. So our chef's going to get to work there. He's going to start putting these out, which is fantastic. And then all we need to do is come along and we can put some more of these up here. Then we can just get rid of the boxes in the corner. There we go. And we don't need those boxes. And then we can grab some more of these. Put some of these up as well. Perfect. And our rubbish can just go in the corner there. Everything's stocked up. No bakery shelf is under 75% capacity. So for the first time, we need to grab... let's put these in here. Let's put these in here. We're going to turn that on. We're going to put that in there. We're going to put that in there. And we need to come along and we need to stock these for the first time ourselves. So we're going to put that there. Look at these. They look so nice. And we're going to put those over there. Perfect. We're going to put this one back. We're going to grab some more. We're going to put those over there. We got some more garlic bread sticks here. So we're going to put these out. Perfect. And then we can put this one back over here.
I'll just come back another time.
And then we're going to grab some more rolls. Put those over there. Perfect. And our chefs should pretty much... I don't know why it was transferring the trays there, but that's okay. Put that in there. We can turn that on. I'm just going to help him out. I'm just going to help him out for the meantime, just while we get everything stocked up here. So that can go over there. And then he's going to start putting things out for us, which is great. So we're going to put that in there. We're going to put that one in there. We're going to turn this one on. We're going to grab some more garlic sticks here. Put some more of these out. Perfect. And we've got some croissants. So we're going to put some croissants out here. Perfect. And we're playing Bakery Simulator now. Okay. So we've got this going. We'll put these like charred bits of meat. I don't even know what those are, to be honest. We're going to grab these. We've got some rolls. And we're going to put some rolls out there. Perfect. Then we want to keep stocking these up. Making sure that our bakery has got things to go. And we're going to put these in there. Perfect. And we're going to put... So does he not actually grab the bakery items off the floor himself? That's the thing I'm not exactly sure about. If we order it to the warehouse, will the warehouse bring it up and put it on the trays for him? I still don't really know how that works entirely. Let me just grab that. Let me grab that. Let me grab this. We're going to put this on and we're going to keep stocking up, making sure everything's fully stocked. Because again, we have to do it for the first time. We got $150,000. That's insane. That's so satisfying to watch that. In the oven. Okay, we're going to put our croissants out there. We're going to put that back. And then we're going to get some more croissants. And we're going to put these over here. Perfect. Okay, and I would say that's pretty good for now. He can continue stocking these up. And then we'll go open the store again. The store's about to close. So we have our bakery up and running, which is great. So what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to go over to here and we're going to go to shopping. And what we're going to do is in the warehouse, we're going to order a whole bunch of these. So we're going to get 20 of those. We're going to get 20 of those. These cost next to nothing considering how much money we have. So if we order 20 of everything, that will keep us stocked up for the meantime. So, yeah, I would say that's pretty good. So we'll order that to Dock 1. Perfect. And now we've got a whole bunch of stuff coming for our bakery, which is great. And something that I want to do before we do finish off the series, again, I want to paint the floor. I want to paint individual floor markings for each department. It's going to look weird. It's going to look really weird. But, you know, I think it's going to be exciting as well. Just give the store a bit of flair. So let's go over here. Let's just unload our delivery here. So we've got a whole bunch of... Wow, look how much stuff we've got. This is crazy. This is going to take up so much space in our warehouse. So we've got a whole bunch there. This is insane. This is like Box City at the moment. So we need to start getting rid of some of these pallets quickly. Let me just free up some space here. Get rid of these pallets. Okay. Wow. It's just annoying that the stockers don't get rid of these themselves. It really is. But that's okay. I mean, we're pretty much at the end game now anyway, so we don't have to do it too much longer. So we're going to go over. We're going to put our bakery items over here. Look how much bakery stuff we've got. We're going to be stocked up for like the next year solid. And there goes our stockers. He's going to start grabbing the bakery items, and off he goes to start restocking our bakery, which is perfect. Okay, so let's put all our bakery items over here in one place. We do have that forklift, but again, I don't see the point because you put the pallets up on the pallet rack over there, and then you have to come in and you have to move them up and down, and it's just, it wastes more time than it actually saves. It's more of an aesthetic thing, but I did put some fruit up on the pallet trees there, as you can see. The pallets, I put some fruit up here, but in order for the restockers to get them, I have to come in, I have to move them down, then I have to move them back up, and it just takes so much time. There's just no point. Okay, so let's put some there, and we've got a couple more pallets here, so let's just grab these. We can just put these anywhere. I'm not really too bothered at the moment because we're like right at the end of the game now, and we'll grab these as well. $149,000 we've got, which is perfect. So that's all of our bakery items. Grab that, and again, let's just throw some of these away because like the OCD in me is just really going to not accept this. So I need to get rid of these quickly. So we just throw away these empty pallets just in case we do come back to use the warehouse one more time. Then we've got a bit of free space to get rid of this kind of stuff. You can throw that in the recycling there. That can go in the recycling. We've got another one there, and we've got a couple more over here as well. Bear with me, guys, while I just get rid of these quickly. And I think that's pretty much all of them so far, which is good. So our warehouse is like really stacked up on one side. It's turning into Box City, as you can see here. So we've got a lot of different supplies. We're not short on stock at the moment. So what we're going to do now that we've got our bakery up and running, and we've got our restockers stocking up our bakery. Look at this beautiful bakery here. Really nice. We've got all these different items. Let's just price these out quickly as well, seeing as we're here. So we can price that one out. 10% above market price. $6 for a croissant, really. And then we've got crisp bread. That can go for $10. And then we've got spelt bread. 10% above market value. And we've got our rustic round loaf. That looks really nice. Bit of cheese in there. That would be beautiful. Okay, so we've got our chef here. We've got our supplies. We're doing pretty good. So our bakery is up and running. I'm happy with that. And pretty much what we're going to do to finish off. I mean, we've got all of our departments up and running now. We do need to restock them, but that's what this game is constantly about. You're just constantly restocking. It's more of a warehouse simulator than it is a market, like than a Megastore simulator. Like, you spend probably 4/5 of the time you're playing this game. Like, I would say like 80% of this game is in the warehouse, and then 20% is on the storefront. Because you're just constantly restocking, unloading, restocking, unloading. And it does have an addictive gameplay loop, it does. But it is more of a warehouse simulator, I would say. But okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to come into, let me go back. Let's go to management. We're going to go to decorations, and we've got these different types of floor here, which I didn't actually realize they had in the game. So I'm just thinking, a wooden plank floor in a shopping store? I don't think that would work. So let's get the hex slate tile floor. So I'm going to purchase that. I'm going to, yeah, okay, so we'll select that for the meantime. So if we go back and we press number 2, that means we can paint the floor here, which is going to be all kinds of crazy. So let's start off with painting our self-service area. Oh, wow, okay. Look at that. That actually looks pretty cool. Okay, let's keep going here. So we're going to paint this. I'm actually quite happy with that. I think that actually looks quite smart. So let's just keep painting our self-service checkout area here. Perfect. So that's our self-service area. We've got our tills here as well. We're going to put a bit more fruit over here in just a minute. So I'm going to paint the floor. We'll put a bit more fruit out and some other groceries as well. And I'll paint this area a different color. But we want to come back over here. So we want to paint this area. And I don't think it actually costs us any money to paint, which is quite good. So we're going to paint that. And we're going to paint that. So that's all of our self-service and kind of checkout area there. Painted in this kind of slate color. Okay, perfect. So let's go back over to our computer here. I'm just going to press number 2 on my keyboard. Okay, and we're going to go back to shopping. Oh, no, not shopping. Let's go back over to here. So we've got... they're not really that exciting, I have to be honest. Brown high bone tile floor. Okay, again, very much prison type colors here. So we're going to press number 2 again on my keyboard. And what we'll do is we'll paint the music department next. Just make sure I'm holding that until the end. Okay. And we'll paint the music department in this kind of slate kind of grey colour. Okay. And let's keep going down here. Perfect. Oh, no. Didn't hold it long enough. Okay. So we've got this kind of grey colour here for our music department. Looking very, very sharp. Okay. So you've got music here. Perfect. So let's just go back. And we're going to want to press number 2 again. And what's the next colour that we're going to want? I keep going on shopping. I do apologise. Okay, decorations. We've got a black tile floor. What do we want for our black tile floor? I'm not exactly sure. We're going to purchase it. We're going to go with it anyway. Even if it looks absolutely ridiculous, I do not care. We'll do our technology with a black floor. So let's go with a black floor here for our technology. Okay, so technology is going to be all in black. So we want this shelf here. We want this one here as well. Okay. Paint that. Make sure it's holding it down. Okay, so our technology here is kind of black. So it goes from grey in our music to black in our tech. We've got sports here as well. I just need to paint this bit, this tech bit. So that's black as well for our tech. Then we've got our sports along here. So we're going to do another colour for the sports and another colour for the clothing as well. So let's just go back here. And we want to go to management. We want to go to grey tile floor. Perfect. Let's grab up our roller once more. Okay, so our sports is going to be grey tile. And we've got a bunch of boxes here as well. I'm not sure where they came from, but it is what it is. Okay, so our sports is in grey. Okay, so you come over here to the grey sports section. Perfect. Then we've got clothing department, which is going to be an entirely different colour as well. So let's go back over to here. Grab this. And I'm just trying to make the store look as funky as possible while we can. Okay, and we've got dark concrete floor. Let's grab that. We haven't done that one yet. So we're going to get our roller back out again. And we're going to go into our clothing department, and we're going to have this kind of dull, kind of grey concrete floor. And again, this is like prison colours. There's nothing colourful here, which is unfortunate. I hope in future updates they give us a bit of colour, like some carpet or, you know, something of some colour, surely. But yeah, so there we go. So let's just put our roller away quickly, and let's just kind of do a tour here. So we've got this kind of hexagon black pattern for our cashing up area. We've got the plain grey floor for our fruits and veg. We've got the grey slate for the music. We've got the black tiling for the tech. We've got the plain grey drab for the clothing. And as we come over here, we've got the grey slate for our clothing department. And what exactly is this? Oh, that's the stuff that phased through the floor earlier. You remember when I said earlier, guys, that I was taking stuff upstairs for the baking area? This is the stuff that fused through the floor. As I was going up the floor, it must have fell through the floor. So we have a whole bunch more of stuff here for our bakery. So I'm just going to take this upstairs. We may as well use it, seeing as it's here. So let's just put another oven there. And let's just keep going back down. Look how drab this store looks, I have to be honest. Look at the colours. It looks really sad. It's like black and grey and white and just as plain as you could possibly be. Okay, and we have another tray stack here. So let's just grab this. We're going to put this back up here as well. Where do we want to put this? I'm just trying to think. I guess we can put it right there. So we've got 3 ovens, 4 tray stacks, and we've got one more item down here. I can't remember exactly what it was. We've got another set of trays as well. Okay, perfect. So we'll just take this upstairs. And let's, I'm not sure where we can put this, actually. We can put it, actually, we can just put it there against the wall. That's perfect. And we've got all our, I'm not sure if the not the grocery, sorry. I'm not sure if the bakery stuff, if it spoils, if it's out too long, the same as the fruit and veg. I don't think it does. I haven't seen anything, because, like, this has been stocked up here for a while, and nothing seems to spoil. So, and I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab, let me grab my roller here. But we're going to want to go onto the computer. We're going to want to select which is the nicest color. I'm going to try some wood planking here and see how this turns out, because we haven't used this yet. Let's do some here. So we can use this for our veg, because it's going to go... I'll put one here, actually, as well. So, yeah, actually, that's not too bad, because we've got, like, wooden veg kind of shelves here, so that kind of mixes. Let's go up here, and I'm just going to do all wooden up here, just to save some time quickly. So, let's just put this down here. Perfect. Put that down there. It actually gives the place some colour, which I like. Everything else is just grey, but this is actually giving us a pop of kind of... This is giving us a pop of colour, so I actually genuinely like this. I think what we do is, we keep this kind of wooden flooring, and then we keep the back of the bakery kind of like a grey colour. Yeah, so everything's like wooden flooring up here for the toy shop. So you come up here, it's wooden flooring, you have the toy shop, and then you kind of have the grey for the bakery kind of floor here, you know, because you don't want to have wood in case you spill stuff. So I think that's kind of cool. And that's our bakery there kind of set up, which looks kind of amazing. I'm really happy with how this turned out. He's not stocking anything because he only stocks when something's under 75% capacity, which is fine. I think that's pretty much where we are. I think this is kind of the end game here. I mean, let's open up our store quickly. Oh, we need to end the day. So let's open up the store. And, I mean, that's pretty much where we are. I mean, we can get a few more veggie stands and stuff here. So let's just go into... let's go into our shop in here. Let's go to our grocery. Furniture. Let's grab a couple of... I guess let's grab... we'll grab 2 wide shelves, and then we want some product licenses as well. So let's just go down here. I haven't bought any of these grocery product licenses because you just don't make any money on the grocery, so I just haven't bothered with these. But it's okay. So we're ordering some of those. Then what we'll do is we'll go down, scroll down here. What can we put on shelves? So that goes on shelves. So I'm going to get one of those, one of those, one of those. That goes in the fridge. I don't want anything that goes in the fridge because we don't have a fridge. So I'm going to get rid of that for now. That goes on the shelf. Paper towels go on the shelf. Cake, pasta, salt crackers, and box of chocolate. I think that will do. We'll order all that to the front, and then we'll just quickly stock this up. And I think that's pretty much a wrap, almost on the end of the game, guys. I mean, we've done everything that there is to do. We've got music, we've got tech, we've got clothing, we've got sports, we've got our bakery, we've got our toy store, we've got our self-service tills. And yeah, like I say, I don't think there's really much else that we can do here. Okay, where's my dolly? I need my dolly. Let's grab this. Let's go back down. Oh, you see how it glitches out? When you run down the stairs, it kind of drifts up into the air. It's kind of a bit of a bug. And that's why those boxes kind of glitched through the floor at one point. So, let's just grab this stuff here. And we'll just set this up in the store entrance. So let's put this here. And we're making a lot of money on a daily basis. We're making like 40, 50k a day now as well. So we're making a lot of money. Money's not really an issue anymore. It's just the stock that becomes an issue. The bigger your store gets, the more of a nightmare it actually becomes. You're actually better off keeping a smaller store because it's easier to keep a count on your products. The bigger your store is, the more stuff you have to order, the more of a nightmare it becomes. So in some ways, you're better off not expanding your store. Okay, let me put that down. Where's my shelving units? Okay, so we're going to put a shelving unit there. We're going to put our other shelving unit on the other side here. Beautiful. That can go there. Then we can start stocking up some of these. Okay, perfect. That can go in the bin. I wasn't meant to put that on 2 shelves, but it doesn't matter too much. These can go along the bottom. Perfect. I'm just going to order the change the prices here quickly. Although it doesn't matter too much because we're pretty much at the end. But I'm just doing this out of principle at this point. Okay. And then let's put some stuff on the other side here as well. If I can squeeze between the bin. Okay. And we've got some more stuff here. Beautiful. Wow, you can fit a lot of that up there. I've got one more, actually. Shelf is full. Okay, we can put some more up there. Perfect. And I'm not even sure what this stuff is. It's like different. It's like ice creams and biscuits and stuff. Was there one more in there? No, there wasn't. Okay. We got some more. So let's put this down here. Looks like we've got crackers. Crackers for the crackers. Okay, perfect. That can go in the bin. That can go in the bin. And we can get this one out as well. Okay, perfect. I think we're all good. So that's pretty much where we are, guys. I think that's a wrap. I think that's the end game. There's not really much more we can do here. We've expanded the warehouse. I mean, the only thing that's left to do that I can really think of, I mean, we've got the forklift, we've got all the departments, the bakery, the clothing, the electronics, everything. We've maxed out pretty much everything. The only thing that's left to do, but I'm not going to do this because it's ridiculous. So if we go to growth, right, if you look down here, so look how far this keeps going down, right? You can expand your store down to expansion level 75. You need to be level 226. I've been playing this game like so much over the past week or so to keep grinding behind the scenes and earning money so I can keep up with these videos for you guys. Otherwise, it would take ages during the gameplay videos to keep leveling up our money and stuff. To get to level 226, I'd be here for the next 3 years playing this game. It would take so long. So I'm not going to sit here for the next 2 years getting all these expansions. And as I say, the bigger your store gets, the more of a nightmare it becomes to manage. But other than that, we've pretty much done everything that we can do in this game. We've painted, we've expanded everything. We've got all the departments. We've got, you know, we've got chefs, we've got restockers. And I think that's pretty much end game there, guys. So this is going to be the last video in this series. If they do release any updates for this game, we will jump back on, do some updates if there are any in the near future that adds a lot of content to the game. But yeah, I think that's a wrap. So guys, jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this series. Have you enjoyed this video? What are your thoughts on it? Have you played the game yourself? And if you are enjoying the content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. And I will see you in the very next game that we play on the channel. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but I'll think of something that I think you guys will like. So, with all that down, thank you so much for watching Megastore Simulator, and I will see you guys in the very next video.